Hey guys, this is Lumiappaday and we're going to look at this application called Clearer. As you can see on the live tile, it will flip around and show you either the total of to-do lists, or it will flip around to show you individual to-do lists as well as the amount of items you need to do for each list. I've shown an application similar to this before called Zero, but this has quite a few more improvements to it. By default you have this kind of greyish theme. You only have one list in the trial that you could save, which is the quite useful instructions on how to do things. The app itself, I think it's 79 pence, and then you can add more lists. Just tap to enter this list, and as you can see it says these are tasks. So name of the to-do on the left and the date and time when it was created. And it'll show you that you can pull down to add, pinch out to add, swipe left to delete, swipe right to mark one of your items as completed, tap and hold to move them around and reorder them, and then pinch out to close. If that was a little bit confusing, we'll show you in a test list. So it said swipe down to add, so we'll put cheese right here. We can also pinch out to add. I'm going to hold and reorder like so, just moving them anywhere. Hopefully you can still see that. I don't know if that's too clear on my viewfinder. Hopefully that's in focus. What else is there? Swiping something to the right to mark it as done, and as you can see it slightly gets faded to the point that it's almost invisible, but it's still there. You can see it's just faded out. If you accidentally marked something as done and it's not done, just swipe it right again. So we'll mark wine as done. Let's also mark cheese as done. And if we pinch out, as you can see, quite a nice animation there. Pinch, and you're back to the main lists. If you wanted to delete the individual items, you can just, either from this list, swipe all the way to the left. So you can just delete wine, so wine's deleted. Or if you had a list of, let's just put cat food. Let's pretend we had a list and it was already done. You would pull this up. You can see, oops. Don't know if you saw a little information at the bottom, kind of missed it. So if you pull up, things that you've marked as done gets deleted. And you can always press the back button if you don't fancy doing the pinch. So what did we show? We showed the pull down to add, which is that. Pinch out to add, which also works, yep. Swipe left to delete, swipe right to complete, tap and hold to reorder, and then pull. As you can see there, this nice animation at the bottom, you can see the little thing twisting around as it's saying pulled, clear, completed. From this main view you can create your own lists like so. Test 2, not the most creative names. You can see a little animation there where you can pull to add lists. Don't think you can actually move these. Oh yes you can move the to-do list, the main to-do list around. But you cannot do the same actions as before. All you do to enter is you tap on the number, all the same actions as before. Relying on the autocorrect too. You can also change the individual colors. You can have a gradient So no matter how many times you add something, it won't all be one single massive block. It will create a gradient, which is pretty nice. Well, this is a general brightness. You can use a picture. That's interesting. Let's use one of the default. How does that work? So there you go, you have a picture in the background and a gradient. And you can pin these to your start screen if you wish. So the individual lists themselves, we'll use this one. This is a pin to start. And you can see your to-do lists already there. We'll see what happens when that flips around. So it's just showing you the rest of your to-do. You can do that again with test number 2, another picture. See what that looks like. Pin to start. For some reason that stays as blue. It would be nice if that copied the picture that you set, or the colors that you set. Anyway, that was quite a long demo, but this is a really good app that I'm going to be using quite often now. Let's go through it again. Well, so it says there's sync. What does that mean? Can I log on to something to save it there? Use phone theme color. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't go through these settings. So you can change possibly the colors to whatever you want them. Is that what it's saying? I'll go back and see if it's changed. Not quite yet. I guess that's the default. Not sure exactly how to go about changing these. Oh, that's for this, I guess. So yeah, it changes your home screen. Sorry about that, I should have tested that out myself earlier. There's the app itself, it's a different color, and then your individual tiles are also their own color, depending on what you put in the settings. Okay, thanks for watching. This was Clearer, dev on the Nokia Lumia 900.